Have you ever wondered why your parents parented you the way that they did? To the point where you swore that when you had your own kids, you were going to do things completely differently, but then turn around and find yourself doing some of the same exact stuff that you swore you wouldn't do? If so, I want to talk about intergenerational trauma. You may have also heard this referred to as generational curses. So what is it? Basically, intergenerational trauma is the thought that habits and/or trauma can be passed on from generation to generation. So I want to start with saying this. Stop beating yourself up, or don't beat yourself up for using the tools that you were given to parent the way that you do and/or for being the person that you are. We have a tendency to repeat what we don't repair. But if you're able to identify the pattern, then you're also able to break it. The problem comes when we use it as a crutch. What does that look like? Well, my mom and dad weren't there for me, and their mom and dad weren't there for them. Therefore, I don't know how to show up and take accountability when I need to. Wrong. You've identified it, but you can't live there. It can't be your crutch. It can't be your excuse. You have to be willing to say enough is enough. Be willing to sit down, take ownership, take accountability, turn that mirror on yourself and say, I want more. I want more for myself. I want more for my children. And it's not gonna be easy. Habits are not easy to break. Patterns are not easy to break, especially when it's all that you know. But when you know you want different and you know you want more, you have to use that as your fuel to make the change. Whether that be sitting down and talking with somebody, life coach, or even, therapy or counseling or whatever that looks like. And know that it's not taboo to do that. You have to do whatever it is necessary for you, for your family, for your children in order to make a change. Otherwise, you're going to continue developing and creating the same patterns, saying and doing some of the same stuff that you swore you didn't want to do with your own children, that you swore you didn't want to be. So let's go back. Identify the pattern and have enough courage to want to break it. Depending on your circumstance, you might even be able to sit down with your parents and talk to them and let them know about certain things that affected you growing up that you've carried into your adulthood. You might even be surprised. They may start sharing their own experiences with you from their childhood. And if you don't have the option to do that, that's okay. You still push forward to better yourself, to break the patterns so that you're a better person, not just for you, but for your children and for the other people that are in your life. So guys, this topic goes so deep and there's so much more I would love to add to this video. But for the sake of time, I won't make this too long and too lengthy. If you guys want to talk about this more, feel free to drop down in the comments and let me know. We can definitely expand on this topic because like I said, it goes really, really, really deep. But I don't want to take up too much of your time. So if you did like this video, give me a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell so you're notified the next time I post another video.